Hi everyone, welcome back to LangFAQ. Today, I'm not giving you a grammar tip or a vocabulary list. I'm telling you a story. A real personal story about how I learned to speak English fluently in just 5 months. If you're struggling with English right now, this video is for you. I want you to know it's possible. And not just possible, it's totally doable even in a short time. Let's rewind to where it all started. 5 months before I became fluent, I couldn't even form a proper sentence in English. I had the basics, sure. Hello, thank you, and how are you? But I couldn't hold a real conversation. One day, I was at the train station and a tourist asked me for directions. I completely froze. I knew what I wanted to say in my own language, but I couldn't find the English words. I just smiled awkwardly and pointed. After that moment, something clicked. I was tired of feeling helpless. I told myself, give it 5 months, go all in, no excuses. That was day 1 of my real journey. I knew I needed to surround myself with English completely. So I changed everything. My phone, English, my laptop, English. I put sticky notes on everything in my house. Mirror? You can do this. Fridge? What's inside? Every morning, I played an English podcast while brushing my teeth. At first, it just sounded like noise, but soon I started catching words, then phrases, then full sentences. But I didn't stop there. I didn't just listen, I copied. I used a method called shadowing, where I repeated what I heard, word for word, trying to match the pronunciation, speed, and tone. It felt weird at first, but I quickly got better. Here's the big secret. I didn't wait until I was ready. I started speaking on day 1. To myself, to my mirror, even to my cat. I would say simple things like, I am making tea. The water is hot. It smells good. These short phrases trained my brain to think in English. Soon after, I started speaking with real people. I used apps like Tandem and HelloTalk to find language exchange partners. They wanted to learn my language, and I wanted to learn English. It was a win-win. Were my sentences perfect? Nope. But people were kind. They helped me, and I helped them. This was my daily routine. Morning, 30 minutes. Podcast plus shadowing afternoon, 1 hour. YouTube videos with subtitles, learning new words. Evening, 1 hour. Speaking practice, grammar app. Before bed, 15 minutes. Reading a story or article, I didn't treat it like school. I treated it like play. I learned English through my interests, music, movies, food, and funny memes. The key? I did it every day. No 0 days, even when I was tired. Even when I felt lazy. Let me be real with you, I messed up a lot. I said things like, I am boring, when I meant, I am bored. One time I said, I cooked my sister, when I wanted to say, I cooked for my sister. We laughed and I learned. That's how it works. Mistakes are part of the process. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. And I stopped caring about my accent. Why? Because everyone has an accent. It's not about sounding like a native, it's about being clear, confident, and understood. One evening, I was watching a movie, and halfway through I realized I hadn't looked at the subtitles once. I understood everything, not every single word, but enough to follow the story and enjoy it. That same night, I had a 45-minute conversation with a native speaker. We talked about music, food, even silly jokes. I felt free. That was the moment. That was the reward for all the work I'd done. Here's what worked for me, and what will work for you too. Surround yourself with English. Make your environment work for you. Speak every day, even if it's just to yourself. Use real content. Learn through things you enjoy. Find language partners. Talk to people, not textbooks. Celebrate mistakes. They are signs of progress. Be consistent. Progress comes from habits, not magic. Track yourself. Write in English, record your voice, and compare. Learning English in 5 months wasn't easy, but it was absolutely worth it. And if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. You don't need to be perfect to make progress. You just need to start. This is LangFAQ, where we believe that anyone can learn English with the right mindset and tools. If you found this story helpful, leave a comment, share your journey, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to hear your goals, your struggles, and your progress. Remember, every word you learn is a step forward. Keep going, I'm cheering for you.